Fernandez. I welcome you to this channel, to this series of videos of me talking about my path with God and my experiences with Him. And in this video, I wanted to share how I became a Christian, how I had an encounter with the love of God. I think all of us at a certain point in our lives need to have this encounter with Him. Even though we go to church or we say we're Christians and we read the Bibles, we have to have a revelation of the true gospel, of the true meaning of the cross, and the meaning and the love that He has poured onto us. So I was, like I told you in the last video, I was born in a Christian home. My parents were Christian when they had me, and I went to church my whole life. And I have always been attracted to Jesus and to church and all those things and spiritual things. So I kept seeking God for more. And I remember when I was 10 years old, I got baptized because I was longing for more of God, and I thought that maybe being baptized was going to get me closer to God. I don't even know if I knew what baptism meant. They gave me a class before the thing and everything, but I just wanted more from God. And I did a lot of courses in church when I was a teenager. And I remember one of the teachers in one of the courses kept saying that we should have an encounter with the love of God, a personal encounter. And that always resonated with me. And I was like, did I have one? Am I a Christian or not? Am I saved? When did I become a Christian? Was it when I was 4 or 5 in Bible school, or I don't know. I didn't know exactly when. I hadn't had a before and after. And I kept seeking God for that. And I remember my mom gave me a book called The Sensation of Being Somebody. And I'm going to link the book on the description box because I don't have it anymore. I don't know who does and what happened to the book, but it was really good for me. And I started reading it, and the book was about how we can become a whole person. How it was kind of psychological. So it was interesting. It was Christian, but it talked about human beings more in a psychological way, and how we think and how we grow up. And I remember I was reading it, and God spoke to me a lot through that book. And I remember I skipped the second part because it was really boring. But on the third part, the author started saying how we can become a complete and whole person. And it was through the death and resurrection of Christ. So he started explaining why we need Christ and why we need to believe in the cross and believe in what Jesus has come to the earth to do. And it started quoting a lot of Bible verses that I have read a lot of times, and I had heard a lot of times. But suddenly they became alive. They became so real, and it was like God opened my eyes to see the truth and to see what Jesus had done for us, for me, how He had left His own life. He poured His own life down. He died for my sins, and I didn't even deserve it. But suddenly this became so real to me that I remember I threw the book away and I just gave my life to Jesus because I had understood that I didn't deserve anything and I couldn't do anything. And this came as a revelation. Even though I had sought for Him, this was a miracle, and God wants to have an encounter with you, and God wants to show you His love and show you how all these Bible verses and everything that Jesus did is truly powerful. And He can transform your life just because you believe in Him and what He did for you. There's way more to the cross and way more to what Jesus did and what He was alive and what He's doing even now after He resurrected. We can't see Him, but He lives in us. If we believe, He's going to give us abundant life. And I hope He does for you. He does that for you. So I pray that that you have an encounter with him, and maybe you have, maybe you went to church all your life and you never had a before and after, you never understood the cross. I encourage you to seek him, because he said that if we seek him with all our hearts, he's gonna be found. He's gonna come to us and show us his mysteries and everything. He's the one who's interested in showing us what he did for us and how much he loves us. So I encourage you to just keep on seeking, keep on looking, keep on knocking, and he's gonna answer. I hope this was a blessing for you. I hope I was clear. I keep feeling bad about my accent, but I hope this was good for you. And leave a comment if you want, if you have answers, if you never encountered God, if you want to give your life to Jesus, let me know and we can talk about it. See you on the next video. Bye.